Kazadi har everyone, welcome to what I'm calling the Fallout 76 Relief Package, a bunch of ideas and information put together to help Bethesda fix the game. I talked to a bunch of other people and asked them, three things that that they would like to see, and quite a lot of people came up with stuff towards the Atom Shop. Now, the Atom Shop suffers from what I like to call bundle syndrome, and that is generally where, if we do the 4 weeks of a month, if we take the first week as a good bundle, the 2 weeks in between are shit, and then the last bundle is generally good as well. And it normally kind of goes like something like a pre-built bundle with quite a bit of stuff in it, boring bundle, or just shit in general. And then another good bundle towards the end of the month, if we were taking those 4 weeks. So here's my way around that. And Bethesda, if you're listening, get your pen and pad out and get ready to jot this down. Mini bundles. I'm calling them mini bundles. They'd probably call them something better, but mini bundles is what I'm going with. So a mini bundle would consist of only 3 things, and it would always be priced at 500 atoms. No more, no less. No stupid pricing like 891 atoms and stupid shit like that, like actually occurs in this game. Why would I want to buy something for 642 atoms? Keep it whole numbers, okay? So a mini bundle, like I said, consists of 3 things. One is a decoration, the second one is a weapon skin, and the third one is an outfit. And the way you could do it, and the reason I came up with these, is you come out with a big bundle, then you do 2 to 3 mini bundles, and then you do another big bundle. And that's because the people who work over at Bethesda on the bundles and stuff are probably generating upwards of 100 to 200 items in 2 weeks probably to put together into a bundle. And that's probably a massive ball ache, and is probably the reason a lot of bundles are shit and people don't want to buy them. So through the mini bundles, you would have more time to work on things that are more worthy of a big bundle. And then, just the 3 small things for 500 atoms in between would give the production team more time to work on the bigger bundles and flush out the bugs. And for, say they still generated 100 things, in 2 weeks or in a week of ideas, whatever doesn't work and would generally be scrapped, you can throw into a mini bundle. So that way, you don't have to be constantly breaking everyone down you've got 2 weeks to build me 17,000 bundles. Throw out some mini bundles. But let me know what you think about that in the comments down below, because I think mini bundles would be absolutely muy caliente. However, next on the list is RNG. So, if you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, well, I'm not talking about the random number generator, but RNG towards plan drops. Now, there is another one that Tia suggested to me, which was more legendary effects, or when you roll for legendary effects, you get better stuff. I'm not well versed on the legendary effect stuff. However, funnily enough, Tia actually has a video on this stuff that came out recently, so there's a link to that in the description down below. But when it comes to plans, I don't think I know anyone who's ever had a good experience with plan drops. Case in point, for me, in the daily ops, when I was trying to get all the BOS combat armor, it took me 3 months to get a left leg and a left arm. That's despicable, okay? That's absolutely terrible. So, we know that in the game right now, it tracks the plans. It's how data miners go through and find out what's coming out next. Okay, so we know that there is a list of the plans in-game. And we know, and don't try and tell me that we don't know this, but we also know that the game keeps track of the plans we've learnt, because there's a reward for learning 76 plans, weapon plans or modifications or anything like that, so that the game tracks the stuff we learn. Okay, so why isn't there a corresponding list that tracks the stuff that's in the game, tracks the stuff we've learnt and haven't learnt, and then makes it so we can never get the stuff that we've learnt ever again? I don't want to go into a daily op and have nothing but, the BOS outfits dropping week after week after week. It's terrible, and it makes me not want to do a daily op. At the minute, the only reason I do daily ops or anything that drops the rare plans is to try and get the rare plan or to knock off one of the daily quests. So, why isn't this a thing? I don't know. But I'm pretty sure the implementation of it wouldn't be too hard, because we already know that it tracks the stuff, so we'd probably just need a corresponding list, a program that, dots between them and goes, have you learned this? No? Then it's going to be in the roster for things that you can drop. Have you learned it? Yes. Then it's not going to appear ever again. But that'd be kind of fun. Now, next on the list, which is a big thing, but would definitely fix the late game flatline, is, funnily enough, mini DLCs. And now you're probably thinking, a mini DLC is not going to work, Beardy. What the hell are you talking about? Well, this is my idea behind a mini DLC, which could also be focused towards working towards building up to the stuff that's coming out later down the line. So, my idea for a mini DLC, every month, at the end of every month, there is a mission that comes out, and in that mission, there are 3 submissions, okay? So you have three missions a month for, like, a small quest, okay? So someone gives you a quest, you do 3 to 4 missions in it, and there you go. Bit of voice acting, bit of dialogue over here, bit of, NPC movement with some gestures. Go talk to, like, maybe 1 month, the raiders need help with something. So one of the person's like, hey, can you help me with this? If you do, whatever. And you, at the end of doing all your missions, you get a unique weapon or a unique outfit. But every month, it's 3 new missions in a small mini DLC that's got new voice acting lines and all this kind of stuff. And it basically, the way that I saw this being beneficial, because most people would be just like, what's the kind of point? What's the point of putting this in? So here's where I think this might be really beneficial. Take the building of Fort Atlas. That was a thing where the community had to gang together to drop off resources. So, expeditions are coming up. Expeditions are where we fly to another location. You can probably see where I'm going with this, but we fly to another location and do a thing, and then come back. So, this is my idea. What you do is you take the idea of building Fort Atlas, and you apply it to Morgantown Airport. Stick with me on this. So, over your adventures at the beginning, so your little mini DLC at the beginning, it's all working towards stabilizing the environment. This is just for expeditions at the minute. This is the example. So, once you've done that, boom, it turns out one person from the original responders has come back to Morgantown Airport to get it prepped for expeditions. So, what you've got to do over the point to when expeditions release is you've got to clear out Morgantown Airport, build its defenses, build specific areas for the responders, the Foundation, the Settlers, and the Brotherhood, and when it's all done, it becomes a small player hub for the world. That's my idea for a mini DLC at the minute. So, over the months that it's going to take for expeditions to come out, we have a mini DLC every month where it's like, go clear out this section, go bring this amount of stuff, go fix this up, go repair this over here. And each time it's got, new voice lines and all that kind of stuff. And the Morgantown Airport would be really good. One, I really think this game needs a hub world, okay? It needs a hub in the world where people can come and chat and exist instead of just going to people's camps. Morgantown Airport would be a really good idea. You can turn the hangars into vertibird hangars where you can come and click on the vertibird to go on the expedition. There would also be traders from each specific place and quest givers that you can come to. Kind of like the tower from Destiny 2. That's what I'm kind of thinking of at the minute. That's literally just popped into my head right now. But I think a nice little hub world, I keep saying hub world, but I mean hub location, where we can all go hang out. It clears out everything, and it just makes it a really nice place to come to. Instead of having to like, oh, do you want to do this? Yeah, okay, start, press up on the D-pad, X, 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 there we go, I'm in it. That's how you get into a daily op, I'm pretty sure. But instead of that, you can just come to a hub world, I keep saying hub world, but I mean hub location, and it's like you want to do something for the settlers, then there's a guy here who's got a quest for you. Go do it, and then it's a repeatable quest, obviously, but come do it. You want to go on your expedition, go to one of the hangars instead of just clicking up on a D-pad and pressing X. Have a bit of fun. Bring some of that into it. And one of the things that would kind of come with this is what I like to call weapon quests. Now, weapon quests, in the simplest terms, are a way to bring weapons from previous Fallout games into this game. So, for instance, the Tesla cannon. For the Tesla cannon, there would be 5 steps of this quest. And one of them, that's like the beginning, you'd learn that the Tesla cannon existed in the Great War, but you don't know where it is now. Ooh, turns out, what's-his-face, played by Jason Mewes, has got an idea of where the Tesla cannon location is. Cool, here you go. So he gives you an idea, then you go over to, and it turns out that it's been stolen, so then you decide to chase it down and have a big fight. And then it turns out that someone's actually already built it, who's the final boss, so you fight the final boss, and then you get the plan for the Tesla cannon, and you can now build the Tesla cannon, and just... You could do it for so much stuff. Chinese assault rifle. It turns out there's a secret bunker of the Chinese. Oh, let's go kick some communist ass. Fun stuff like that. But that would be like in the mini DLC as well. And I just think a few of these things would probably make the game, 1, a bit better, and 2, really kind of help with the late game flatline that's going on right now. But there you go. Those are just a few things that I've come up with. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Don't forget to go check out Tia's video. And as always... Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until the next time, stay awesome.